Welcome back. Let's talk about this brother here. This one I need your opinion. Majority of you are in the Obodo Yibo, so I need your opinion on this. It doesn't matter to you if you're in Nigeria. I would like to hear if this has created some level of fear for you. I want to know. This guy is saying JAPA. No, he said struggle in America is unbearable. Something like that. He's saying something like that. Let me see what he's saying. I'll play the video. We'll come back. Hey, by the way, shout out to McCrum. What's his name? I always have a hard time pronouncing this guy. Mux on Crown BTV. I don't know why I wanted to pronounce it that way, but I'm getting this clip from his video.
There is no life in America. There is no life. We are not living here. We are just existing.
He said there's no life in America. We are just existing.
How can a normal human being work from Monday to Monday?
How can a normal human being work from Monday to Monday as opposed to what? Being in church from Monday to Monday. Let's continue.
To pay bills.
Just to pay bills. Eh? Who go pay the bills?
And some people even have like 2 to 3 jobs just to pay bills.
Some people have 2 to 3 jobs just to pay bills.
We don't sleep here in America. We only nap.
You only nap in America. We don't sleep. All right. I do sleep personally, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a privileged type of somebody. Let's keep going.
I remember the last time I slept 8 hours straight.
Oh, it's personal. He cannot remember. He finally told us. He's telling on himself. He can't remember the last time he slept. So at least the least he can do is show us a couple of people in the room. Is everybody else in your room feeling the same way, bros? Let's keep going.
Like I really nap. I can't remember the last time I slept 8 hours straight. No.
He said, I can't remember the last time I slept 8 hours straight. First of all, you don't really need 8 hours sleep, by the way. You only need 3 to 4 hours sleep. Good one, deep sleep, okay? A good one where you're resting, nothing they bother you. You only need 3 to 4 hours, okay? If you sleep 6 to 8 hours, that's fantastic if you can, okay? But something has told us a lie. It's both sleep and food. Something told us a lie. I don't believe that you need to eat 3-course meal a day. I don't personally believe that. I think you do need to eat at some point. I think you need to eat when you're hungry, okay? I think you also tend to eat just because you're not satisfied. I'm guilty as charged. I eat because I'm not satisfied, not necessarily because I'm hungry, okay? And it's bad habits that I'm trying to work on, okay? The same thing, we kind of treat sleep the same way, okay? You should sleep, particularly to get rest, a deep rest. It's not about the number of hours. It's about the quality of your sleep, okay? The way we are saying 6-8 hours these days is like they say, there are people that sleep 8 hours that didn't get quality sleep. How about that part, right? But that's another story for another day. I'm sure a medical person is going to come and tell me like, no, you need 6. Good. You need quality of sleep. That's what you need, okay? Now, if it's too short, it's no good either, right? If it's consistently 2 to 3 hours that you sleep per day, right, and your body start to crumble and you feel like your body is doing something to you, there's a good chance that it's past your mind, okay? Your mind, something told you that you need, like your mind is playing tricks on you, right? But if you know that what you really need is quality rest, particularly quality rests, okay, then maybe you won't hold this, you know, to yourself so badly. But he's not talking about any of that. He's talking about how much struggle they for Yankee, the fact that you have to work three jobs in order to pay your bills. Do you have to work 3 jobs to pay your bills? You feel the same way? Listen, I may just be disconnected from reality. Teach me, I beg.
2 hours, 3 hours, at most 5 hours. There's no life here.
There's no life here, he said.
You don't even have time to sit down and eat as a normal human being.
You don't have time to sit down and eat like a normal human being.
No, you don't have that luxury time.
You don't have that luxury.
You go to DriveThru, order your food, pick your food, bring your food in your car, and
oh, that's the problem. You've been spending your money on fast food. That's one of the problems right there. Why are you spending your money on fast food? Okay, me personally, I indulge if I'm outside, which I'm not outside a lot, okay? If I'm outside I indulge in number 7. If you don't know what number 7 here is, number 7 of McDonald's, my favorite personally. I don't know why. 2 cheeseburger, fries, a Diet Coke. It's like drug. Okay, but I don't go if I'm not outside, which I'm not outside a lot. But if I get outside, man, and I'm driving, yeah, especially if I'm alone, bad habits. But imagine if that's what the way you just said, it seems like you're spending a lot of money on that. DriveThru BTBAO, why? That's fast food. That's a lot of money. Have you done the math per year? How much you're spending on that? Yes, number 7, McDonald's. May God forgive me.
Eat while you drive to work. Is that a life?
No, it's not. It's not a life. You're absolutely correct. But you're talking about yourself, though.
There is no life here.
No, there is life here. But for you, based on what you have described so far, there's no life. You're absolutely correct. But that's just you and a couple of other people, I'm sure, that can relate with you. A couple.
We are not living. We are just living like AI. We are normal human beings, for God's sake.
We are living like AI. Hey.
The funny part of it is that this life never ends.
No, this thing will end if you don't take care of yourself. This life will end prematurely if you don't take care of yourself. If you don't stop eating fast food, if you don't get rid of those 2 other jobs, you're on those 2 other jobs because you're biting more than you can chew. If you don't do what you have to do so you can have a quality life, work-life balance, which doesn't mean what most people think, but as in like, if you don't do that, yes, it will end. It will end prematurely. Or your life will suck the way you're describing it, bros. And at the end of the day, nobody sends you. Not even your children. I know you got a family, you got ambitions. Baba, let me tell you something. Maybe we're preaching the same message, right? Life is not that deep. Oh. Take it slow, gingerly. Either you are here or you're in Nigeria. If you were in Nigeria and you were saying this, I would say, it's tough because of the environment. But you're in Yankee and you're complaining. Let's just pray that God will not slap you.
Sorry.
All right, because like millions of people right now, if they can JAPA, they will do exactly that. They say, let me go on. That life will suck. I want part of it too.
The end. No matter how you self, no. You don't beat the system.
You don't beat the system.
There is no life here.
You can absolutely beat the system. You just have to choose to beat the system.
There is no life. Out of 300
Baba said there's no life.
of the year, you only have 14 days for yourself to go to vacation.
He said
I know what some people do when they go vacation.
You only have 14 days for yourself to go for vacation. That's not true for all of us. Okay? That's not true for all of us. Okay? That's not true for all of us. Okay? Then it's also not true if you actually do what you love. Okay? It's absolutely not true if you're doing what you love. Now, it can be true if you're in the middle of a stepping stone, if you're in the middle of a means to an end. Maybe you're driving Uber, like a lot of the examples that people gave about this. You're driving Uber, you're working, you're cleaning yash, you're cleaning whatever. You're cleaning bo. That should be a means to an end. If it's not a means to an end, then send me a message at ask@menofprestige.com, because there are absolutely options. There are options. It's just completely up to you.
They wear different clothes, go to different backgrounds, take pictures, and when they come back every week, they dish out these pictures. And you back home, you think, oh, this person is living. Look at where he's taking pictures.
Wait.
Different clothes, go to different backgrounds, take pictures. You only have 14 days for yourself to go to vacation. I know what some people do when they go vacation.
If you're starting a new career, yes, they're only going to give you 2 weeks vacation. That should be more than enough if it's a new job. Why are you chasing? Where are you going to? You just started the job. Why is 2 weeks not enough? If you get into the next year, eventually you will have enough vacation, or you will have enough political power at that job to say I need to take some time off. What about all the sick days off? Well, maybe you are jumping from, maybe you have no vision with your life. Shout out to Pastor Bolaji. I saw a clip earlier on. Maybe you have no vision. Maybe you're jumping from one thing to another. I've been there, I've been guilty. Okay. If you're doing that, yes, you'll be spread out way too thin and you will end up on TikTok complaining. I beg.
They wear different clothes, go to different backgrounds, take pictures, and when they
that sound like people in Nigeria that goes to city of Atlantic Ocean. I mean, what's the name of that city? The new Eco Atlantic, to go and take picture. That doesn't sound like people here, not the average person. You see how easy it is to generalize on the internet? You see how easy it is for you to jump on it too?
come back every week, they dish out these pictures, and you back home, you think, oh, this person is living, look at where he's taking picture, look at him.
Back home, they say, Baba, leave that thing. We want to come there too. We want to be in Yankee too. Stop the cap, Baba.
But it's all fake life. Life in America is like occultic life. Nobody ever say it.
Now, there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, which is why it went viral. Let's not cap, okay? All right. But overall, please, he needs to speak for himself and all the people in his circle and all the people that relate with him, okay? Some of us we don't have to do that. Not because we're special. It's because we chose not. We know. We choose to realize that it doesn't have to be that way, and we chose not to do that.
It's like a secret court. You don't talk what you see. Baba, you don't come. You know they talk. You don't explain it. You don't even tell people. You have to keep lying, living fake life. But within you, really and truly, you are not living. You are only existing. Here's
all right, this is Max on Brown TV. Shout out to him for the video. But this Baba right here, let me come to the chat, because I see you guys going in heavy. Let me see. Okay, all right. Now to say, now you won't work Monday to Monday, Abby. Exactly. Pick your lifestyle and do the work that fits. Yeah, do what you love. If you can't do what you love yet, yes, you will have to go through a stepping stone, a means to an end. You might have to click Nyash, you might have to drive Uber, but if you have a plan, you have a vision, that's temporary, right? So you can't generalize, right? Omo asleep, let me hear what. We sleep just fine. What about say we sleep just fine? Kate say I dey sleep. Oh, welcome, Kato. I'll be working 11 days in a row coming next Monday. I choose this lifestyle. Exactly. Sometimes you work, for example, I have the boot camp coming up. For those of you that may need digital skills, I'll be doing a boot camp 11 days starting on Tuesday, hands-on boot camp on my other platform. But if you want more information about that, it's in the community page. If you remember, I'll post it into our WhatsApp group. Okay. If you need some kind of digital skills, what you're doing right now is a means to an end. Okay. So it's all temporary. It depends on, again, you need to have a plan and a vision. So I'm going to do that 11 days straight. It's work, but I enjoy doing it. So it's actually not exactly work. But like, for example, what I'm doing right now, some people want to call it work because it's a business, but it's not work because I love doing this, right? So it's not exactly work. I do is, even recently, until recently, I started doing just 4 days a week, live stream, right? I can do this for 7 days in a week until I'm exhausted, and I'm happy. I chose that, right? When I'm exhausted, I go and rest. You've seen that happen here before, right? So you do that 11 days, and you might have a couple of days off, maybe 3, 4, 5 days off. Right? And then it's not always like that. You choose that lifestyle, like you said. And there's always a way around it. It's just a matter of having a plan. It's how you eat. It's eating fast food, DriveThru, talking about DriveThru. I eat DriveThru too, but that's like once every other week at most, He will say because he doesn't have time to cook. That's, again, personal problem. If you don't get Pali, you need 3 jobs. Now, if you don't get Pali, again, hopefully it's a temporary situation. You should be talking to people. Like, for example, here in New Jersey, we have an organization that actually help people through that kind of situation, right? So you can actually have a plan, because a lot of people are just winging things along and they don't know what they're doing. You need to have a plan if you don't have Pali. What is he chasing, or what is chasing him? Exactly. Chinye says he needs to reevaluate things. That's it. Because many of us might have been in this place before. That's why I said there's a level, in fact, significant level of truth to what he's saying. Okay, but overall, he chose that life, and he can absolutely have a plan to get out of it. I beg, no put fear for other people, body Ogbeni. AI, yeah. By looking for ways he can improve himself so that he can work less hours and make more money. So I'll tell you right now, the more digital your skills are, the better. The less hours you have to actually work in actual work time. You might even be on the clock, but it's a bunch of downtime. How's that one for you? Okay, but the less digital skills you have, obviously the more excruciating your type of work will be. Okay, black tax is probably part of his issue. Black tax is a real issue. He's generalizing in the words of MOP. Kemi, welcome. In as much as I'm really busy, me, I get life. Oh, you better have life. You better. You're not gonna be a part of a Prestige family or not have a life. Can it make sense? I understand that life can be tough here, but you can upgrade and live better. Yep, have a plan. Have a plan. It can be temporarily that way, but have a plan. He needs a lifestyle change. Otherwise, he can go to Nigeria and live in near hyperinflation. Exactly, Marriott. That's a good suggestion, right? For him in particular. But he should stay off the internet and stop advising people. Funny though. I have 30 days of vacation. There you have it. Yep. And I see there you're saying you're a registered nurse. I could see that already. Of course. Hello, Mr. Ola said, I have unlimited PTO. Literally. Like, literally. There's nothing I do that I cannot take time off. Okay? And I have quite a few jobs. Okay? They're all aligned. It's not, what you think. But, no. It's not, I can take any time I want off. But, did I get here overnight? No. That's the point. Have a plan. Vacation is a priority, You gotta make it a priority. Maybe you should start trading stocks because I don't like this for him. Wala. Hold on, where are my sound effects? I shouldn't be doing this by myself. I have people to help me. Nigeria. All right, so stock markets too. If you don't know what you're doing, you will lose the rest of your money that you spent left after the fast food money. This guy is rattling himself out. Yep, he was telling on himself. This rant is to go viral. He's earning YouTube money with this narrative. I bet he is. I hope so. At least I hope so, right? JAPA was not meant for this guy. Otherwise, he really needs to adjust his mindset and adapt. What I pay attention to when it comes to if they are lying is the fact that there's enough. I don't even worry if he's making money. What matters is that there's enough people that can relate with him. And that's a problem, right? So even if he's lying to people, the fact that it's actually hitting a nerve, we need to talk about it. And that's what we should pay attention to. Occultic core. He doesn't have the range for this topic. Maybe he's fresh. Maybe he just wanted to TikTok and make some little money. Maybe he just came fresh off the boat. Who knows? Right? But he's wrong. Okay? You are giving excuses. Just pay your black tax. Leave us alone. Lobaton. Wala. MOP registered nurses wash nyashis too, right? With pride, making good money doing it. I'm one of them, right? If you are doing it in Yankee, even the way they say wash nyash, sometimes when I hear on Daddy Freeze and step wash nyash, I'm like, what are you talking about, right? Wash nyash is different from wash nyash. Say medical doctor too, right? They see nyash with shit and stuff, right? You know that, right? They see all type of stuff. It's dirty, but they strap up, they do what they have to do, and at the end of the procedure, they make $18,000. You never hear them before? Smoke small. Okay, that could make sense. Give us some context. Wash nyash is not always a bad thing. Okay. There's levels. All right, thank you so much. There's nothing wrong with washing nyash. So is this struggle in America is unbearable? Baba is complaining, so we can't argue with him too much. Okay, so we can give him a certificate.
You're right.
But we can't relate. Okay, we can't relate. Some of us can't relate. I'm sure many people can relate. Probably majority can relate, but hey, let the small percentage teach you what you need to do. Have a plan, okay? Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. so you can get notified whenever we go live. Excuse me. All right, and I'll be back in 20 seconds.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.